anytime by downloading the free TuneIn app. Once you do, search Rainier Avenue Radio. And remember, do not curse out your fellow drivers. This has been your Rainier Avenue Radio traffic update. If you or a family member are 55 or over and need nursing home level care, but want to keep living where you are, check out Providence Elder Place PACE. This program offers healthcare, housing, transportation, and recreational activities. There are no co-pays or deductibles, and it's covered through Medicare and Medicaid. Providence Elder Place PACE works to keep you healthy and in your home. Call 206-320-5325 or visit providence.org Elder Place. Providence.org Elder Place.
Kind of nonsense conversation are we having here?
The Neon Ghost Show. The Neon Ghost Show. Right here on Rainier Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
Right about now.
Rainier Avenue Radio.world. I'm so tired. I have to pee.
This is your Rainier Avenue Radio.world community update on Seattle City Lights Utility Discount Program application. If you are impacted by COVID-19, otherwise known as the coronavirus, access the utility discount application online at seattle.gov/UDP for utility discount program, or call 206-684-3000. That's seattle.gov/UDP or 206-684-3000. On Saturday, June 19th, It Takes a Village presents the 5th Annual Juneteenth Festival from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. at Othello Park. Come out for a history lesson, marketplace, COVID vaccination, jobs, housing, healthcare resources, and more. Performances by DJ Remy, Zambuco Marimba Ensemble, Jonesy and Friends, DJ Mix America, Washington Diamonds Drill Team and Drumline, Raven Speaker, Lincoln Wilmore, Logic Amen, and Seattle City Council candidate Nikita Oliver, plus a Trica Diamond Twerk Shop, Dance Fitness Collective 206 demo, and guests Elmer Dixon, State Senator Rebecca Saldana, King County Councilmember Girmay Zahilai, and Christiana Obey Sumner. Sponsored by Seattle Parks Foundation, Public Health Seattle King County, Safeway, Impact Public School, American Federation of Teachers, Cole Construction and Remodeling Inc., and Cafe Red. It Takes a Village presents the 5th Annual Juneteenth Festival 11 to 6 at Othello Park.
Rainier Avenue Radio.world is your 24/7 digital media hub. Tune in at Rainier Avenue Radio.world. Also find us on Facebook, Twitter, and TuneIn apps.
What's good? You're locked into Fresh Juice right here on Rainier Avenue Radio. I'm D Money.
What's up? It's Pint Patron. ID yourself, you heard?
Every Wednesday, 9 to 11, with interviews,
new hip hop and R&B,
straight from Washington streets and worldwide.
Don't go nowhere. Here's the first song.
Flick, take a pic, do it for the gram, do it for the gram, yeah, do it for the gram. Chick, take a pic, do it for the gram, do it for the gram, do it for the gram. Flick, take a pic, do it for the gram, do it for the gram, yeah, do it for the gram. Chick, take a pic, do it for the gram. Who care about your man? Do it for the gram. Friday night, girls all ready. Go get your hair done, manis and petties. No other like you, even though many try to throw shade. Basic, so petty. Hashtag sexy, going down in the DM. Boys try to handcuff, you got your freedom. First class flight, gone for the weekend. No special occasion, do it for no reason. Bounce, baby, 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 bounce now. Boomerang, back it up, baby, back it up now. Do your thing, drop it real low. How low can you go now? Bring it back up, nice and slow. Ass is outrageous, you insta famous, shameless, body so thick, what your name is? No filter, yeah girl, you slaying it, forget about your man, I can be the replacement. Flick, take a pic, do it for the gram, do it for the gram, yeah, do it for the gram. Chick, take a pic, do it for the gram, do it for the gram, do it for the gram. Flick, take a pic, do it for the gram, do it for the gram, yeah, do it for the gram. Chick, take a pic, do it for the gram. Who care about your man? Do it for the gram. Flashing lights, fleek on ready. Strike a pose, you know these ain't ready. Wine pon me, Nicky bust like a semi. Mix your elixir, liquor got plenty. Glado, fumado, smoking on gelato. Junk in your trunk like cargo, you model. Pop bottles in the club, lit we sparkle. Original Don Dada, King Mufasa. Bounce, baby, baby, make it bounce now. Boomerang, back it up, baby, back it up now. Do your thing, drop it real low. How low can you go now? Bring it back up, nice and slow. Ass is outrageous, you insta famous, shameless, body so thick, what your name is? No filter, yeah girl, you slaying it, forget about your man, we can make arrangements, lick, take a pic, do it for the gram, do it for the gram, yeah, do it for the gram, chick, take a pic, do it for the gram, do it for the gram, do it for the gram, lick, take a pic, do it for the gram, do it for the gram, yeah, do it for the gram, chick, take a pic, do it for the gram, who care about your man, do it for the gram. Bounce, baby, baby, make it bounce now. Boomerang, back it up, baby, back it up now. Do your thing, drop it real low. How low can you go now? Bring it back up, nice and slow. Bounce, baby, baby, make it bounce now. Boomerang, back it up, baby, back it up now. Do your thing, drop it real low. How low can you go now? Bring it back up, nice and slow. Ass is outrageous, you insta famous. Ass is outrageous, you insta famous. Ass is outrageous, you insta famous. Forget about your man, we can make arrangements. Ass is outrageous, you insta famous. Ass is outrageous, you insta famous. Ass is outrageous, you insta famous. No filter, yeah girl, you slaying it.
There it is, y'all. We're doing it for the gram.
Yeah.
Yo, it was the Vine, now it's the gram. We know it. We saw this coming.
This is for the G's. What about the hustlers? This is for the hustlers. Now back to the G's.
That's Omega Red, by the way. Do it for the gram. Production by Excel Mix Master, and you're tuned in to Rainier Avenue Radio's Fresh
Pop.
Show.
Pam.
All right, yo. It's 9:04 p.m. We're gonna be live until 11, entertaining you with new hip hop and R&B and talking about the culture and everything in between there. Everything. But man, we didn't have the services of Patron last week, and for a good reason too.
For a great reason, we had the birth of my son.
Ooh.
Your son,
Giovanni Patron.
Yo, can I get a hand clap for that on the audio?
Oh yeah,
man. Appreciate you, gentlemen. Young benevolent over here holding it down.
Giovanni Patron.
Yeah,
I like that name.
Thank you.
Yeah,
you know what his name sound like? His name sound like it was already made on the statue in stone somewhere in Rome, fam. Like he's like, yo, man, this is the name. That's the name right there.
We could call him Gio or Bonnie.
I like Bonnie.
Bonnie's dope, right?
I like Bonnie.
I kind of like Gio though, because
right?
You know, paying respects to
wrong.
one of Seattle's greatest ever, Geologic.
Respect.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can see that connection.
I can connect with that.
Kiki Love says congratulations.
Thank you very much. He was born on Ocean Day.
Yo, so like I've been.
What is Ocean Day?
I was gonna say there's a lot of these days that people don't know about. Man.
Hey, it's my son's birthday.
Yeah.
Oh, word. Okay.
That's
Ocean Day. Okay, cool, dope.
Yeah, no, it feels great, man. I mean, I can stare at him all day.
How's it feel?
I could just stare at him all day, man.
That's beautiful.
Whatever he does, everything's cute, man.
Yes.
He sneezes. Shit was farting. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, farts are very cute.
And then you can see it on their faces. You can see it on their faces. This is like, hey, let that go.
Oh, it's going.
Yo, someone was telling me like whenever it comes to like newborn babies, there's like, you know, you're gonna think they're done pooping, and then of course you're gonna change the diaper and they're gonna poop again. What you do is you have to pay respect to the bowels. They told me what you're supposed to do is like sit there for like 5-10 minutes, like you would do for yourself.
Right?
Let them sit there for like take the diaper off so they can catch the wind. Think that, you know what I'm saying, it's time to be, you know what I'm saying, change some diaper, get them used to that feeling or whatever. But don't do that so quick. They be doing that stuff like it's a NASCAR tire switch. Just like ring. Are you good to go?
That's the thing. That's the one thing is he hates is getting his diaper changed.
Yeah, so for real.
There's a reason why people try to get it in and out. You know.
This is what happens when we don't have women on the show. We start talking about bowels.
We're about to have weekly instantaneous pet peeves about everything that goes on with like his baby, my life, your life. It was gonna be peeving off over here.
Oh my God. I forgot to mention our guest of the evening is going to be Northeast Neef, who used to go by the name of Luck One Conscious.
That actually sounds a little familiar. I want to hear about their past too.
He used to call himself King in the Northwest. He even dropped a tape to the name. And definitely looking forward to getting a hold of him. He's supposed to be here. We just don't have him in the room yet. But
no worries.
But man, how's your week been, ID?
Man, look. So like, I'm trying to do this like thing about like super positivity. Like I've been reading as many books as I can get my fingertips on. And most recent thing I learned is that like when you're on the ocean, if you're in a boat, and like you think you might get, because I've never been on a boat before. Like I've been on a boat and ferry, but like not a huge, like a yacht, not a yacht. You know what I'm saying? But if you're on like a yacht or something big, and like enough to where like a big wave could hit the boat and it not bother the boat, but you could feel it. Like if you were to be parked on a bridge while traffic is stopped, but you could feel all the cars moving around. You know what I mean? When that happens, when all those waves hit the boat, you look down, that's when you get seasick. What you're supposed to do is look at the horizon. That's what they tell you, right?
Yeah, they do.
So like I've been really focused on like my health and my cooking and learning how to cook. Cause my marinade that I tried was terrible, but like I'm working on it. But like, you know what I'm saying, I'm focused on my health and working out. And that is just me, you know what I'm saying, staying focused on the horizon, you feel me? But like just that in my album. That's it. Just I have and still it's still untitled, but just working hard on this album. That's some of the hardest work I've ever I've learned to kind of appreciate. Like I'm mentally drained when I record a song for long enough in the studio, but like to write like an album, it's like I was talking about your son. It's like it's in stone. Like you can't undo that. When it's like mastered, when it's done, you can't undo that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just something in history that you did or maybe messed up on, but working hard, man.
Hell yeah.
Working hard, bro.
And then over the weekend, I guess you can say I went to my first concert in over a year.
Where were you at?
It was at Cal Anderson Park, of all places. It was raining, and
I went and did some stuff in the rain just because it was like a good social distancing event with some family members I haven't seen in a long time. So
I feel that.
I've been kind of trying to enjoy some of that too.
Yeah, got to see one of the former guests of the show. I think he was on about a year ago, Seymour.
Okay.
And also saw a new act that we'll be having on the show here in a couple of weeks that I just booked. Saw her performance, was pretty impressed with it. She goes by the name of Jolie.
Dope.
Yeah.
I love these really, really unique, like custom or per person, like custom names. Like a lot of these people are getting really creative with it. I like it.
For sure. All right. Well, we are live, of course, on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. We also like to do it for the gram on our Fresh Juice Media handle. But you can go see there.
I do it for the family. I don't know what everybody else in this gram stuff. Let me get that straight for y'all. Don't put me along with everybody else and all this. Do it for the anything. I do it for the fam. Do it for the family, man.
I do it for the fans.
I do it.
Hey, we might as well get you. Hey, look, he might need what do you call it? OnlyFans. Because he can't. I'm saying he do it for the fans.
Nah, it's not like that.
Hey, you said it, not me, famo. I do it for the fam. Let me get that straight.
I do it
like
for the spam.
I do it for the spam.
Okay. All right, so I see what it is.
But everybody listening in, feel free to like, comment, share, all that beautiful stuff right there. Whenever if you feel like jumping in the conversation and commenting, we'll show your comments on the screen, keep you involved throughout the show. Like I said, we got a lot of things going on. We will have Northeast Neef, formerly known as Luck One, here on the program shortly, and we'll be live until 11. Of course, new hip hop, new R&B, lots of things in between. And the next song that we get into right now, coming at you from formerly known as Mr. DC, he is now Dave Shanae, and this one features P. Cruz. It's called Heavenly, right here on Rainier Avenue Radio's Fresh Juice.
Heavenly Father, do you hear me? You know I'm somewhere out here calling. Heavenly Mother, do you see me? Yeah, I'm out here hurting. See, I've been on hold for a minute. Patience has nothing on me. Who made me wanna change my mind? There's a difference in my soul. I know it. Oh, how should I feel? I can't go back when you made it clear to me that you cannot relate. One day, I know, this might be okay. Heavenly Mother, can you heal me? I've been crying for you and for my family. I hope they understand why I moved this far. I'm moving for me, moving. I know that it's so hard. I know that it's so hard to keep my faith in a sad world. I'll be here for me, yeah.
Rainier Avenue Radio, Fresh Juice, Dave Chenet, formerly known as Mr. DC, featuring P. Cruz, keeping it real heavenly, man.
Where'd you go?
Man, that lifted
really
my
like that.
spirits, literally.
It gave me that college vibe, you know what I mean?
Tuned in to Fresh Juice right here on Rainier Avenue Radio. It's 9:14 p.m. And yeah, man, we finally got him on. Formerly known as King of the Northwest, formerly known as Luck One Conscious. He now goes by Northeast Neef, y'all. Let's bring him on to program. What's good, man?
What up?
What up?
What's happening, big dog?
We can say what up with the cop. That's dope. All right, man. He's in mid-smoke section, I guess. Oh, man. Good to have you on the program, my guy. I know you're just getting back to dropping some music after a huge hiatus there for a couple of years.
Not bad, bro. You just got hella quiet, bro. I'm not sure what happened.
Not sure. Can you hear me now?
How we sound?
I hear you. It's just mad quiet. It's weird, but okay, go ahead.
Check.
You can hear me all right?
Yeah. Hear you
Let's
good.
rock then.
Yeah, it's just on. I guess it's on you, man. But yeah, man, it's been a couple of years since you've been dropping music, but now you're back on it, and we're definitely gonna have to chop it up with you about what you were doing during those years for sure. But right now, though, we're gonna break some news that I saw on my timeline earlier. For 2021, the XXL freshman list has been released.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Yo, look. So this is becoming like a like the year recap kind of record thing. Because when we hear the XXL like cover, I'll be like, man, who they put on that joint this time, man?
So as you can see there on the ticker on the bottom, those are the names that are on this year's list. But I'll say there for the people that are listening, of course, on the app, Rainier Avenue Radio, and then on the website, rainieravenue.world, 42 Doug, Ian Dior, Coy Leray, Pooh Shiesty, Flo Millie, Murray, Ruby Rose, Blast, Tusi, Lakea, and DDG.
DDG is a YouTuber.
Apparently he was the winner of the fan vote, so that makes sense. All the things about. But yeah, why would a YouTuber be on a MC list? That just
man, the same way that YouTubers can be boxers now, man.
Right?
Yeah. You can't put nobody to a limit no more, and I can kind of respect that in some senses in certain avenues. You know what I mean?
I don't know, man.
I don't know, man.
I mean, every year it just like it seems more irrelevant every single year, more and more irrelevant. And it's like, what are you trying to do here? You're not really predicting the future at all anymore, at all.
I think I know 5 of those names, and that's not common. It's usually 2 or 3.
Which 5 do you know?
Flo Millie, Ruby Rose, the women.
Okay.
Moray, Pooh Shiesty, and then maybe it's 4.
Okay. I feel like I've heard music from Blast though. He's down in LA, South Central, so I think I've heard music from him on a feature or something. And I think I've seen some videos from Lakea or something. But man, I'm just not impressed.
I do like Flo Millie though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been following her for
okay.
about a year.
I never heard none of these niggas.
And Ruby Rose go hard. I mean, it's just it's definitely a certain audience.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know, man. Based on previous years, you think this is it still going downhill? Is things going like sideways? Like things are staying? I mean, is XXL just losing relevance by the year, by the list, and just, or is this so important?
I'm not as interested in it as I used to be.
Yeah.
It's kind of it's you know what I'm saying, it's fading away from my personal interest, from my 2 cents. Yeah, I mean,
it definitely still holds weight though.
No, of course they got the notoriety.
If somebody offered it to you, you wouldn't turn it down.
No, absolutely not. They got the notoriety, they got their stripes. I mean, I just everything's a competition. You feel me? Everybody's trying to make sure they're at the top of the media, on top of all things going on, and especially socially. So it's like if you can't draw on that much of the masses, then whoever is your competition, or who you need to be looking towards to beat their numbers.
That's true.
It's a big magazine, man.
It is, man. There's a lot of those, bro. There's a lot, in the magazine world. To me, that's like trying to jump into the fashion world, and that's a whole nother animal.
And I think they actually, to give them credit, it is a tough job to predict 10 people's success in an unpredictable market.
Yeah, you're right.
You know that shit is all politics.
Right, I was gonna say.
Yeah,
at that point, it has nothing to do with the magazine. I guess that
they ain't trying to predict nothing. They trying to get paid.
Yeah, there you go. There it is.
It's all about money.
But then they have to look at if some of their picks don't really pan out, then they probably get looked at a certain way. And of course, not going to hit everyone, but some of them have turned out to be have done very well, successful.
Yeah, I can't think of an XXL freshman list that was accurate at all. They had Donis on there one year.
I mean, back when Tory Lanez wasn't.
They did have Donis on it. Yeah, that was a mistake.
I remember Donis was on there. Yeah.
Yeah, back when like a lot of people that are ill right now weren't really even popping. They popped up. I mean, to not really be too big of the list. Like, I mean, even Tory Lanez was even nobody to anybody on the radar.
See, I didn't realize Nipsey was one.
And
I kind of knew him before that anyway.
I didn't even.
Nipsey was on one. Yeah,
I can honestly say I didn't listen to Nipsey as much as I did before he went viral. But when I went back and showed his discography, there was a lot of great music I found, and I mean, he's on my playlist to this day. So I feel y'all on that.
I got a post on my Instagram from like 2012 where I called Nipsey to go.
Hey,
I should do the XXL freshman list. I can see the future, y'all.
Hey,
copy that, yo.
Manifested it right there.
I'm gonna start calling my man. He's the Oracle now.
I mean, when it's just like I mean, obviously, Neef, you got a good point about like these lists have never really predicted. But if you do look in the past, though, I would say maybe 7 or 8 out of the 10 had careers more than 5 years in the mainstream. The early lists, like the first 3 or 4, yeah, I feel like that was true. And some of those names are still popular today.
No, they had what's the dude who does wrist? They had him on there. They had Tank on there. Drake was never a freshman. Nicki was never a freshman.
I think she turned it down. Drake turned it down too.
Can I just leave and come back in real quick? Because I gotta get the sound right.
Oh yeah, do your thing, man. Do your thing. In fact, we'll.
I think when it comes to that, honestly, though,
yeah,
in the earlier days, a magazine that was still a great, at a great popularity, they probably didn't even know what they were going to be doing with the continuance of this kind of a thing, and it got kind of real big in an unexpected way, I'm sure, for them. But they took it on and tackled it. They're doing a great job with it. I just feel like there's so much more social media related competition now today compared to back when the XXL top was not as big of a thing. There wasn't much competition back then. So now it's like it's a feeding frenzy for just who can have the best content on the internet for me to click on right now. Yeah, I mean
that's true. There's just like a lot of clickbait involved in all this, and like Neef was saying, it is about getting paid and just who's Same thing with the, award shows are the same way. People that win awards are the ones that are campaigning and doing things behind the deal, like, yo, if you vote for me, I'm buy you this and that, So that's just
it's a thing.
That's just the way these things are like awarded and stuff like that, man. But all right, well, it's 9:23 p.m. We're gonna go to our next joint on the show. This one coming at you from a New York collective called The Lesson GK. They got a feature from DJ Premier.
Yo, shout out to always remembering their tags, because man, like, where'd you find this? Like all the tags are just like infamous now.
Where'd you find that at?
I love these tags, man. These DJs I love it when they do that, yo.
All right, but anyway,
guns, yo. Stick to your guns.
Anyway, enjoy this joint. It's called Boogie.
Wake up in the morning, got the yearning for verbs. Let's produce and know the vibe, so our purpose is heard. I unveil what leaves no bail in the jail cell for the frail who sell stale tales that fail well. You should have a pale ale, you don't fare well. Guess it means farewell, the guy here to scare hell. One should never act what they can't bear. We ain't backing down cause of that stare. Musical chairs, hope you ain't bout hate. The beat ends, it's GTFOH. So that's drive, then we more GTA. So let's ride till the wheels fall, it ain't today. Alexander, we great on any calendar date. Or any day after that, Jack. We walk under the moon like we the new Rat Pack. We here for the cheese, so hand over the knapsack. Applause wrong, and we might just clap back. We ordinary, but we vary with the extra order. Can't stop what the sun do or undo this unauthor. From this author, should've called me author. I'm authorized, lovely, getting stoned like Gibraltar. You blind can't see me fake, I see clear. Got passion like TD Jakes, I got class. As if I said CD's grades, body bag clothes, dump them like CD's legs. Sunshine and also seeking out the minds who define time. Seconds pass, we refine as a fine wine and deep dive as a stare in the lines. I standing on Mount Zion, clocking you cloud climbing. Rain and shine, we race supreme like we climbing. Send the punches to the pilot. This lesson's what fly is, and leave with the booty like we pirates. Move through a groove like a migrant. Don't care if you wicked or you biased. Surrounded by the open and the bias. I is the what, how, when the why is. Never claim wise is, still wise here. Stating that I hate, I'm motivated by fear. My dear, you ain't nice, gotta play it by ear. Low key, we in high gear. Where we stand, see the sign, don't try here. Lie here, die here. Totally get it, the vibe here. Close close your mouth. True, the heart speaks, guess you airing it out. Life and gun control, no one's ferreting it out. Y'all stuck in comfort zones, who's staring for outs? You ain't trying to grow, you dying slow. Matter of fact, dying fast if you ain't on the go. Music matters like family, call me face winds low. I'm a Jedi with the mic, call me face wind through. They don't know you, who cares about what you've been through? Till they been in, I look at the hitchhiker, get in.
You're listening to Rainier Avenue Radio.world. Check us out on social media. Facebook and Instagram, Rainier Avenue Radio.world, and on Twitter at Rainier Ave Radio.
On Saturday, June 19th, It Takes a Village presents the 5th Annual Juneteenth Festival from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. at Othello Park. Come out for a history lesson, marketplace, COVID vaccination, jobs, housing, healthcare resources, and more. Performances by DJ Remy, Zambuco Marimba Ensemble, Jonesy and Friends, Mix America, Washington Diamonds Drill Team and Drumline, Raven Speaker, Ligton Wilmore, Logic Amen, and Seattle City Council candidate Nikita Oliver, plus a Trica Diamond Twerk Shop, Dance Fitness Collective 206 demo, and guests Elmer Dixon, State Senator Rebecca Saldana, King County Councilmember Girmay Zahilai, and Christiana Obey Sumner. Sponsored by Seattle Parks Foundation, Public Health Seattle King County, Safeway, Impact Public School, American Federation of Teachers, Cole Construction and Remodeling Inc., and Cafe Red. It Takes a Village presents the 5th Annual Juneteenth Festival, 11 to 6 at Othello Park.
Hello, listener. What's important to you about what's going on in your community? Are you interested? Are you concerned? In any case, I invite you to tune into my show, Seattle Here and Now, on Rainier Avenue Radio.world. Why? I will be covering a wide range of topics important to you and impacting the community. Each show will have a special guest or guests to share with you information on a variety of subjects that are happening here and now in Seattle. I promise I will work hard to make my show informative, interesting, and entertaining. Be sure to listen to Seattle Here and Now on Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
Welcome to the coronavirus pandemic. I'll take coronavirus for 100. Fever, chills, shortness of breath, loss of taste or smell. What is staying home and isolate? Correct. Virus for 200. Inability to stay awake, persistent pain or pressure in chest, trouble breathing. What is seek immediate help? Correct.
Coronavirus for 500.
Crippling and potentially dead infectious disease eliminated in the United States with vaccination.
What is the polio vaccine?
Correct.
I'll take coronavirus for 700.
The Daily Double. Should I take the coronavirus vaccine? People around, particularly those at greater risk for severe illness from COVID-19. We don't yet have all of the answers. Get informed, talk to your healthcare physician, and make the right decision for you. This is a message supported by the Washington State Department of Health.
You're listening to Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
Listening to Nipsey on the verge of tears. Rest in peace to all the souls that left the earth this year. You got a good heart, I hope you find some worth in there. I hope you turn to riches, I know you hate working there. I know you've been through a lot, that hurt is so severe. Whatever battle you fighting, I hope you persevere. Try not to focus on failures, you know you won't prepare. Look at yourself today, it's a way better version there. We used to stay up all night, smoking weed and laughing. Now it's just me in the room making these dreams happen. Circle smaller, I was never good at group assignments. I know my power now, just had to get into alignment. We trying to move to the city, but we still in the trenches. Eventually you run out of room when you sitting on fences. Walk in the room, the candlelights and she on all fours. Look me in my eyes, told me that it's all yours. Yeah. It's all yours. It's all yours. The world is all yours. Yeah, it's all yours. You said it's all yours. Yeah, the world is all yours. The whole world is it, the whole world. The whole world is it, the whole world. The whole world is it, the whole world. The whole world about to feel it, yeah. The whole world is it, the whole world, the whole world is it, the whole world, the whole world is it, the whole world, the whole world about to feel it, yeah.
Rainier Avenue Radio Fresh Juice. You are tuned in live 9:32 p.m. on your community radio station. That's Stu Gretto. All yours. Some real truth on that one right there.
I was rocking with that, man.
Yeah.
Vibey.
By the way, we are your three hosts of the evening. I'm D Money.
Pint size Patron.
And I'm ID yourself, aka Dr. Doolittle, aka James Montgomery. You know what it is over here.
Yeah.
What are you speaking to animals?
What happened?
You said Dr. Doolittle?
I said Dr. Do the most.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't speak to animals, but
I'm an animal. I'm an animal. I'm an animal.
We also got
I
our
talk to
guest.
my dog.
We also got our guest of the evening, Northeast Neef here.
What up? What up?
What's happening, family? How you doing, man? You driving, bro?
What it do?
Yeah. All right, yeah, definitely.
I got the mic working now.
Yeah, I can hear you. I can definitely hear you.
Yeah,
Definitely wanted to check you there. But let's see. Shouts out to people tuning in live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, including Karen Zam, Sayla Tali, also, of course, Kiki Love, who gave Patron love on his new son.
We got some veteran fans in here. We appreciate
Welcome to the show, y'all.
Yeah. All right, so the next thing I wanted to get at real quick is some interesting news revealed by Will Smith's daughter, Willow. And in an interview for V Magazine, she said this, and I quote, being a black woman in the metal crowd is very, very different on top of the pressures that the music industry puts you on. Now it's like an added pressure of the metal culture, the metal world, and just rock in general. I used to get bullied in school for listening to Paramore and My Chemical Romance.
That's wow.
I mean, why?
Expression is something different than it's ever been today.
It's really a trill situation, and they don't talk about this much, but they bullied white kids growing up. They definitely did when I was growing up. It was also, it's just not looked at as a victimization, but at a young age. I mean, shoot, what else can you call it?
I think that the same way that racism is not genetic, it has to be taught to. I feel like a lot of these ways of the way of the bully, if you will, I think that stems from a lot of generations when it was like us against them no matter what. And that was just the way the world was 50 to maybe even 100 years ago. So it's like there's just a lot of, and I saw a post on Facebook and I shared it, and it said it only takes one generation to change all this.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
Very true.
And it's like it's a whole nother generation right before and right after that generation that we're talking about that's affecting that current possible could change the whole world generation, because they're listening to their parents, but they're watching the world grow as they speak and as they grow. And so it's just it's a whole thing, yo.
And on top of that, she grew up in an era where hip hop was predominantly the popular genre of music. I'm sure. You know? So for her to just kind of be outside the box, that it speaks more to that volume as well.
Right. But yeah, it's just that it's that typecasting based on race. Like, she can't listen to metal, that doesn't make any sense.
I want to put in my 2 cents.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
I think if you do something different, you're going to be treated different.
That's true.
I think we need to stop crying about being bullied. The world is full of bullies. If I was in charge in school, bullying would be a required class.
Yo, man.
I thought this out. You would have to first period up to have a sandwich. You'd have to go into the classroom with Quandre, and we're gonna lock the door. And you got to come out with your sandwich.
You got to come out with your sandwich.
You failed the class, because in the world, when you go to look at politics, United Nations, a bunch of bullies. When you go to look at getting a job, it's a bunch of bullies. So people should learn how to deal with bullies and stop crying about it.
I mean, I've learned
that's
that.
a good point. That's a good
It's
point.
like you gotta definitely learn how to navigate around that in a sense that like you gotta have your personal livelihood. You gotta be able to go home at night and look at yourself in the mirror. And if every time you walk out the door you're scared of something happening to you that you're not gonna do something about, then bro,
right. That's just the high. That's not just the high school problem. Bullies exist outside school for sure.
Oh yeah, for sure. And you know, kids that make fun of each other. It's just they do.
Some of them become like supervisors. You know what I mean?
I was just gonna say it's even worse in business.
They get paid to do it.
Yeah, in business, man, it's the worst bullies out. And I have this experience. I tell people all the time, it's either bad management or bad employees. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the bully in the room, whoever that is. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But I do kind of want to expand there on your point earlier, Patron, about like white boys in hip hop. At least a decade ago, or 2 decades ago, really. If you go back to maybe early '90s or something like that, where they're expected to listen to rock, they're expected to listen to country, and then they put on this hip hop record, and people look at them funny.
Right. No, I'm sure that's something that white people have to go through all the time.
Yeah. Things have definitely changed, obviously, in that realm. But anybody should be able to listen to anything and not be judged on that front. So
that's been a growing stigma. Like I've had times where I didn't want to be judged by the way I was dressed. So when I would go into a public scenario, and there was like a quiet room or an office space or a dentist office or a hospital or whatever like that, right? I would always turn my headphones down because like not only can I like just sit there and headbang the whole time and just make them feel real awkward, and I'm not gonna do that. But like on top of that, if they have an opportunity to actually listen to what I'm listening to, and it happens to be something they don't like to listen to, then I'm immediately like stared at in a different way than I would be if I happen to walk past them and they can hear one of their favorite songs blasting out of my headphones. They'd be, a little more or less comfortable in that sense of music. And that's just judgment on what I'm listening to.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, you just got to do you.
No, most definitely.
Yeah.
I keep the headphones up the whole time, fam.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, just take away the headphones, just blast the music out
You're
loud.
so I said dentist office. I said hospital. Crazy, bro.
People are trying to recover, man.
Yo, you one of them old school cats walking with the boombox on your shoulder. Yeah, I feel you, Dan.
I hear that. Well, speaking of blasting music, this next joint right here comes from a Jilted Lover. And he's this goes by the name of Bo Kane out of Dallas. And he drops this one called Betrayed right here on Rainier Avenue Radio Express Juice. Let us know how you feel about it in the comment section.
I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I don't need all this. I can do bad on my own, so I'm about to leave this shit. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I feel so betrayed. When I first met you, baby, everything was all good, cause you knew I could for you, and I took you out the hood. Held it down as a man did, everything I should, but you ain't play your part and do everything you could. Now nothing's ever good enough and everything's a problem, but you wasn't talking when you was working at McDonald's or Jacqueline. Poking holes in my condoms, trying to trap me with a kid so you can be my baby mama. You got your hair done, nails done, but didn't pay the rent. Going shopping, buying wood with the money that you spent. You don't pay no bills or cook no meals or clean up the house. All you do is run your mouth with your ass on the couch. Sick and tired of being sick and tired. I don't need all this. I can do bad on my own, so I'm about to leave this shit. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I feel so betrayed. I used to have a good girl, but the girl gone bad. You turned your back on me when I gave you what you had. You after everything, you got the nerve to get mad. We both know I'm the best thing you ever had. Talk about every day when I come home, cause I'm tired. I'm working 2 jobs job, busting my ass just to provide. I took you back when you cheated on me time after time. You got pregnant for him and tried to lie and say the kid was mine. You stabbed me in the back and it sliced through my heart. All this shit you put me through left a permanent scar. I should've never trusted you and I hated that I loved you. I can do bad on my own, leave me alone. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I don't need all this. I can do bad on my own, so I'm about to leave this chick. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I feel so betrayed. Leave me alone. I can do bad on my own. I can do bad on my own. Leave me alone. Just leave me alone. I can do bad on my own.
Go.
Hey, that was oddly specific.
Listen, there's too many records. There's a lot of girl power. It's Hot Girl Summer last year. There's a lot going on, all right? I can appreciate records like this just dropping out of nowhere for the fellas. You know what I'm saying?
Bo Kane out of Dallas, Betrayed.
Yeah.
Production by Young Land.
My man is scorned. You feel me?
Hey.
He like that
He was letting them know.
My man is feeling that.
He had facts.
That reminds me of that song, Wanna Be a Baller.
He bombed on her, bro. He bombed on her, fam. That was.
I mean, it just had the mixture of being so hilarious, but at the same time, that was a joint.
Yeah, no, that really had me like with my hands in the air. It was lit.
I hate you.
Nah, you gotta make sure you be like, just so she like hangs on for a second. She be like, what? I hate you. That shit was clown, bro.
Oh my god. Oh man. It seems like Neef's going in and out there, but
I mean, there's a lot of things I hate about the ways that women treat me. I'll share a pet peeve.
Oh, okay.
You know what really grinds my gears right now?
What's that?
Grind your gears, people.
All right, so like this is the new left on red. Peep it. You text somebody, right?
Okay.
And I'm not talking about no group text like we do with the whole podcast kind of stuff, but I'm talking about like this is you and her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not your homie. You don't really do this with your homeboys. Like it's just you and you know who her is. Everybody's got a her in their life. You feel me? So this is your love life, right? So you and her are texting. You guys are consistently texting. Like it's like, oh, what you need from the grocery store? Boom. All right, I'm on my way. All right, boom, I'm on my way back. You guys are just texting, right? If I ever text you, and you're the woman that I'm texting, if you're out there listening, I'm not sure if she's still on here. But like I'm just saying,
are you literally talking to your lady right now?
No, I'm saying.
Drop a bomb.
I'm saying. I'm saying. But like if I ever text you and like you push and hold on to the letters I'm texting you, and then like that little menu pops up, and then you like it with a thumbs up or like a little ha or exclamation point, but you don't even take the time to text me back. You have to hold your finger down for at least like 4 seconds for that menu to even pop up. Then you gotta decide which emoji to choose to disrespectfully leave me on red still, but you're gonna let me know you left me on red by doing that, bro. Pet peeve of the week. All right, there's that. Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, no, that song came to touch.
Yeah, no, it brought some out of me. It brought some out of me, man. It brought some out of me.
I hate you.
I felt some type of way. You know,
I normally don't text back unless there's a question involved, you know? If it's just a statement, you know, you don't have to just say okay, you can just like it, you know?
I feel that. I'm still in my feelings. So I feel that. That's you with you when you're, you know what I'm saying? I feel like everybody that has a love life or a person that's like a significant other, you have like a love-hate love relationship.
That's true.
It's like a sandwich of love. There's a little bit of irritation to something that they do all the time that just you can't stand it, but like there's too much love wrapped around all that for you to just be like, all right, I'm gonna slide out this sandwich. You know what I mean? For lack of better,
I'm gonna slide out of the sandwich.
I'm gonna slide out the sandwich like a nice piece of cheese. You know what I'm
what?
saying? You say.
I hate you.
Yeah.
I feel so betrayed.
Yo, I feel like we could go do like a cover / parody karaoke night with that one right there.
Hey.
I'm gonna put any bar that is, or anybody that knows a bar that's got a karaoke with Wi-Fi. Go in the comments right now if you're listening and tell me which bar that is or lounge or location, because I'm trying to pull up. I'm trying to type in this song on the Wi-Fi on the laptop that they got there in the DJ booth, and I just want to have this for all the ladies that are in the crowd that night. and I'm gonna cover this and I'm gonna put it on video, fam. I'm gonna shout my man out again on Twitter. Wait, watch what I do.
Karen Zan wants to know who's writing the love, hate, love sandwich song.
Yo, son, I'm gonna have to write that.
Love, hate, sandwich song.
That's a dope title, yo. That's a dope title. It could be a real love song, yo.
What?
I'm gonna make this a real record. Y'all done started something.
Hey, you can't let the secrets out, yo. Someone gonna make money off it.
No, facts.
Oh my
Too
god.
much sauce in here, man.
I'm going to jump to our next topic right here. And this one coming out of an interview with CeeLo Green.
Oh, wow.
And he had he actually had an Instagram post, and I'll show that there on the screen real quick. If I can. No, wait a minute. Basically, his manager and his label, after he approached them like, yo, I want to lose a little bit of weight here. I'm feeling, and they're like, no, we know you as a big guy. So,
man, tell Bruce that.
Man, I don't know. I feel like this is an overreach by the manager and the label. If someone wants to lose weight,
listen, man, Heavy D had to go do stuff like this back in the day. There's almost no big rappers that didn't want to lose a little bit of weight. Big Pun. Like, he probably had to have a little talking to from his manager about his health and risking things and all these fights he's taking and food he's eating that's not really fully cooked in a kitchen and as they say, a home cooked meal, whatever. Yeah, I mean, like, you're eating kind of crappy when you're on the road. I'm sure Patron can attest to that. Yeah, I mean, so it's like you really got to pay attention to that kind of stuff for real. And if you're paying attention to your health, everybody can't tell you nothing about that, man.
Yeah, health got to go before branding, man. It's
Feel me?
like,
for real, bro.
Health is the first form of
the only time I'm gaining weight or losing weight for
it.
somebody else is if I'm doing a movie role, bro. And like that stuff is sanctioned by like a dietary person that kind of tells you what to eat to help you make sure that you're not like going crazy or overboard with what their needs are for this movie role. But besides something like that, I feel like you first. You know what I'm saying? You come first.
Yeah, and it's almost a double standard here too. I mean, they be saying, yo, CeeLo, you can't be losing weight. But I bet if Lizzo wants to lose weight, everyone's gonna be, oh yeah, definitely. You lose some weight, Lizzo.
You never heard of, not never. It's not often you hear a lot of dudes, and I mean specifically men, that say to another dude, yo, fam, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and shed a little bit of this weight. And the dude be like, nah, fam, you good the way you is. What you talking about? Let's go get some chicken. Like, nah, man. Like, he's gonna be like, all right, yo, I'll go to the gym with you. You feel me? But the same thing with chicks. When girl says to another girl, she be like, yo, girl, I think I'm gonna lose a little bit of this weight. She be like, all right, girl, that's what's up. Shoot me. Let me know if you need a workout partner. But it's all this hating going on. If they're just like a stranger to you, if you don't know the person, you're just judging their body style or body type or whatever. They call them bad built people. And it's not even a such thing, bro. Like, it's just a health conscious kind of thing, bro. Like, people are trying to get healthy for real.
Right.
I can know my feelings when it comes to this health stuff lately because I've really been trying to like get on my kale stuff, making sure I'm washing some greens.
Nobody wants to be the body positive whore.
I feel it.
Yeah.
I feel it.
Yeah.
I feel it. That stuff gets real sensitive, you know what I'm saying?
Do we still got you there, Neef?
I'm here, I'm back.
Oh,
My guy,
yeah.
my
You
guy,
just
my
keep
guy.
going in and out, man. Like the burgers.
Man, you in and out here like the burgers.
I'm in here now. Y'all talking about body positivity?
Nah, basically, CeeLo Green's manager and his label, when he approached them like, yo, I'd like to lose a little bit of weight, they're like, no, your body image and how people know you is a big guy. So no. It's just like, man, that's a real overreach right there.
I mean, they only doing what he allowing them to do.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
And that's like what we were talking about earlier when it comes to like mental stresses and things that have to do with just you. Like, do you. Like, do you.
Right.
Because that's the first thing that's going to happen. You're going to wake up in the morning, you're going to see you. You ain't gonna see the person that's teaching you how to be you. Nah, it's just you and you. That's it.
Exactly, right? Yeah.
That.
Man, Miles Salvador checking in from Australia, yo.
Wow. The
Appreciate
Down
you.
Under. Crikey.
Yeah, okay.
We got a live one here. Watch as he stalks his prey. That's all I got. It's the only impression I got. I got a couple of them. That's about it. But,
You got it down, though.
Yeah, I got a little bit.
It sounded pretty
I
good.
do a
It
few
sounded pretty
impressions.
good.
I got a few impressions.
Shouts out to the late Steve Irwin.
Man, straight up, bro.
Yeah.
Straight up. Rest in peace, man. For
Yeah.
real. He was the guy.
All right. Well, speaking of some guys and Seattle Sessions, that tape and was released just this past weekend of several different artists here in the Northwest. We got the second single to play off of that tape, and there was also a release party up in Fremont, I believe, and I saw pictures from that. It was just like,
did it look fun?
It looked really fun.
Oh man, it's been so long since I've been to one of those.
Packed.
Yeah. Okay. Now that doesn't sound fun, man.
I know. I'm a little hesitant myself about going to any concert right now that has
If
more
it's
than
packed out, like
yeah. There's a big crowd, dude. I don't know.
You
man.
know, contrary to popular belief, it used to be kind of frowned upon for a venue to have like a bunch of tables, but now it's like, yo, if you guys have a stage, then I would just love a table, and if I could just be at a table separate from another table, then I could really enjoy some stuff like that. And that's why I said I went to the little events that I've been going to, because there's whole tables separating people, and I can actually mess around with some stuff like that.
Right. That's kind of why I did go to that one thing at Cal Anderson Park, where they were doing that little hip hop thing.
Right.
Just like there was not more than 10 people there. So
We got to stop calling it little hip hop things.
Little hip hop things.
Yeah, we got
These big boom hip hop events. You feel me?
Big boom.
Right.
Well,
Right.
You know what I mean?
Monumental art.
Put them on the map.
exhibition,
Put them
you
on the
know,
map, man. They're
something
doing
like
big
that.
things.
Yeah. You're right.
If you can find the syllables.
If you could, hey, look. Hey, wasn't that what was we talking about that like 2 weeks ago when we was here about how Blueface Baby was like low key getting his fans would get mad at him because
Something like that.
he
yeah.
got back on beat. Let me shut up.
All right, let me go back to
Oh,
this
yeah,
song.
what was we talking about?
I was about to play a song. Anyway, this one features King Lee's of Black Umbrella, Justin Hale, a former guest of the show, and Vin Hella Bands. It's called 2025.
Love these names.
Right here on Rainier Avenue Radio's Fresh Juice. Stay with us, y'all. We'll have Northeast Neef back in here in a little second, but we'll be live until 11 regardless.
If it ain't a vibe, we gon' cut off ties. You know the plug, you can slug, trying to run off twice. Playing big bank with you, having fun all night. If it's bad, I'ma get my nut off twice. Are you established? What can you provide? Where do you see yourself in 2025? I'll be giving them interviews. You win when you've been approved. The business we tending to is all monetized. Ever been on tour, you can jump on board. Once you couldn't score, they get jumped on for it. I be on her mind, on the line when she bored, and I ignored, and it made them put the cuffs on more. I've been going insane, begin playing outfield, still got a pitch game, thug it out in NY, pull up to a Knicks game, again fighting M1, couple of attempts came free to guys.
Bust down, baby girl, bust down. Hot bitch, got the city burning up now. Yeah, I'm way too high to try to come down. And she way too fine, man, I'ma go down. Goofy ass nigga, he a super up. Spin the whole block, screaming out, fuck the us. Broad day, don't slip when the shit drop. Backwoods in the shot, come me crisscross. Shit on way too hard, man, I don't get soft. You a light switch, why you turn your bitch off? Super fly, mad getting that pissed off. Hit the wood, I'm good, getting the lift off. Santa Claus dick, drop the gift off. Bad bitches always in the crib, yo. Keep it clean, what you mean with the lean? Got the act, quality, if hop up in the beat like.
I click the red leaves, the brilla never go away. My chick got a nigga in his neck and got symptom steak. If you need a video shot, just hit chase. Bottom shit busted day after that, and that just hit chase. My shooter Stephen ain't how he clipped them on the first take. They feeling beanie, they seen these tunes, see hoodies the new way. Follow me as I proceed to do it looking like KD when he played for the Golden State shot. Give him a clean slate. Fucking with Fiend, thinking this gonna be your death day. Any rapper step in the booth, this gonna be their death place. My nigga sicker in them grams, same color as the Kimbe. The way we chopped them grands down, you thought it was a Kunite. Seen chicken change before they release Gucci Mane. My man's died to care of his fam. If I die, I do the same. Told to get I'm head of the rest. Like the letter A. Gluttony, you peasants see the pleasure. You gotta separate this pistol and this cush digging. That's how them chicken meditate. This money in your head against if both quick to cooperate.
Are you established? What can you provide? Where do you see yourself in 2025? I'll be giving them interviews. You win when you've been approved. The business we tending to is all monetized. Are you established? What can you provide? Where do you see yourself in 2025? I'll be giving them interviews. You win when you've been approved. The business we tending to is all monetized.
Wash your hands, don't touch your face, wipe things down, clean up your space. When you cough and sneeze, do responsibly. If you feel you're getting ill, isolate at home and chill. No, you're not alone. Please pick up your phone and call 206-477-3977. King County 206-477-3977. Public Health 206-477-3977. King County 206-477-3977. Public Health Community Radio Station will provide you with more information. Say Rainier Avenue Radio. Your community radio station will provide you with more information. Rainier Avenue Radio.
On Saturday, June 19th, It Takes a Village presents the 5th Annual Juneteenth Festival from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. at Othello Park. Come out for a history lesson, marketplace, COVID vaccination, jobs, housing, healthcare resources, and more. Performances by DJ Remy, Zambuco Marimba Ensemble, Jonesy and Friends, DJ Mix America, Washington Diamonds Drill Team and Drumline, Raven Speaker, Lincoln Wilmore, Logic Amen, and Seattle City Council candidate Nikita Oliver, plus a Trica Diamond Twerk Shop, Dance Fitness Collective 206 demo, and guests Elmer Dixon, State Senator Rebecca Saldana, King County Council Member Girmay Zahilai, and Christiana Obey Sumner. Sponsored by Seattle Parks Foundation, Public Health Seattle King County, Safeway, Impact Public School, American Federation of Teachers, Cole Construction and Remodeling Inc., and Cafe Red. It Takes a Village presents the 5th Annual Juneteenth Festival, 11 to 6 at Othello Park.
This is Paul Pearson, host of Star Time. And when I'm not helping bad girls set up their websites, I'm listening to RainierAvenueRadio.world.
I feel the vibes off, there's no balance. Trying to live civilized in this hell that you live in is a challenge. No more of these appearances that's given the weak allowance. Some people love too hard, their hearts are full of callous. Amongst the evil and wicked or anything that's ignorant, I find myself surrounded by spirits that get uplift me. Whether we resonating and vibing in the frequency. Some prefer to lie or hold on to the secrecy. Racism, colorism, or white supremacy. Yeah, I said it, they bring down our legacies. Now I gotta worry about a brother putting me down under the bus. Sometimes your own kind you can't trust, but I still move and able to clean up all my wounds. Once bitten, twice shy, no longer I'm that fool. I learned from my mistakes and adapt and switch my tactics. Been more health conscious, had to change my eating habits. But going raw vegan, consuming fruits, berries, some nuts, cooked meals, certain veggies I be steaming just to stay grounded. Cause I mastered vibrating high, meditating on top of mountains I didn't have to climb. Holy ish, you hear the words that's coming out his mouth. Holy ish, so this is what he's talking about. Holy ish, I can't believe he's talking like this. Is it a fact or a myth? He gotta speak more on it. Holy ish, you hear the words that's coming out his mouth. Holy ish, so this is what he's talking about. Holy ish, I can't believe he's talking like this. Is it a fact or a myth? He gotta speak more on it. My blackness is not by accident, it's all divine. This is not a mystery spoof to get you mortified. My ways in action is shown, it's best exemplified by showing and proving that adds weight. But when I exercise, some of y'all took it the wrong way. But what Ye said, a slave was a choice, is that we can't think we brain dead against our own will. Like we can't decide for our own sake. We've been enslaved for so long, so won't you take a break? A white woman calling the cops on our black men while we mind our own business just to see us get shot then. But when we push back, we want to play a victim in distress. You got your own calling out your BS. The public gets fooled by going along with the fake news. I still feel Cosby, then again it's just do.
Rainier Avenue Radio, Fresh Juice, Amari Mar, Holy Ish.
Yo, man, he made me want to say a yes, yes, y'all, and you don't stop.
It's one of those.
You feel me?
Oh my God. 10:01 p.m. right here. It's Rainier Avenue Radio, your community radio station, Fresh Juice. We got Northeast Neef with us.
Yo, Neef eating good. You can tell. Look at him. Look at him right now.
He is chewing. He took a bite.
chewing like a gentleman. He at least got his mouth closed. He's chewing like a gentleman. He good.
Everybody got to eat.
Yeah, that's true. Before you swallow.
Right.
It's very important for your health and your digestive tract.
Most definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
Most
So
definitely.
get food up good, young people.
Most definitely.
Definitely. So before we get to our next little thing right here, Rainier Avenue Radio is going to be doing a double header of broadcasts on Juneteenth this Saturday. Our first one going down from the Rainier Beach, not community center. I'm trying to pull it up real quick here. The Rainier Beach Plaza, Public Plaza, yeah. For Atlantic Street Center's 20th annual Juneteenth celebration. We'll be broadcasting there from 11 to 1. And then we will move on to Othello Park for our second one for the 5th annual It Takes a Village at Othello Park Juneteenth Festival. So lots in store. You can listen to it and watch it right here on Rainier Avenue Radio this Saturday, 11 to 1, Rainier Beach Public Plaza for the Atlantic Street Center's 20th annual Juneteenth celebration, and 1 to 4 from Othello Park for It Takes a Village 5th annual Juneteenth Festival.
Sounds very fun and family oriented. I love the sound of all that.
Yeah, definitely. It'll definitely be a fun experience.
You know, if I could even get some time away and bring my family with me, I definitely would want to probably attend.
You definitely need to come out.
You know what I mean?
Man, they're pulling out all the stops especially for the Othello Festival.
Hey, man, I'm gonna bring
I heard they're actually doing dental work out there and doing COVID shots.
Well, good, because I'm bringing the Capri Suns with the 6-year-old. Okay, he gonna have to talk to one of these little dentist people. All right, that's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna need that love right there. Right? Okay.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my God. All right. Well, I think this is a good spot in tonight's program to do a segment of this program that is brought to you by ID Yourself. It's properly called ID the Question.
Yeah, man.
What do you got?
So 2 weeks ago, I want to say is the last time we spoke about this stuff, but spoke about gentrification. That's what we last spoke about, I want to say.
Yeah, we did that.
Kind of piggybacking off that topic, I want to speak about reparations.
Ooh.
It's like the generalized kind of black and white question is, how do minorities get reparations? Now, not all people of color, we'll just put it that way, have experienced a lack of reparations. Some people have found ways to for like Native Americans, they're well taken care of and they're doing their thing and they have their own avenue of reasons why they have what they have. And I understand
what happened? Wait a minute. Native Americans are well taken care of?
In a sense that they have a system for how they get their money and how the money works for them and they have their land and the land is theirs and that's just how they work that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But in that sense that we don't have that or anything close to it.
The difficulty is that's a broad statement.
Oh no, absolutely. There's difficulty to anything that you have or own or you know what I'm saying, or any of that. I definitely know there's a lot more to that and layers to that. But in general, the question is like how do we get our reparations? Like let's just put it that way, our reparations. Like I don't even need to be specific right here. But how do we get our reparations?
Right. And
I want a store on the corner of the block. Now here's my thing and then that's why I say I'm piggybacking off of gentrification, because if I had my reparations, I wouldn't mind your gentrification. I'd have my money, I'd go get my education, and you can bring your buildings in here, and I might just apply because I felt like it. But that's my decision and choice as a person. I might want to invest that into something else because I have my reparations. I might want to open another business right next to you.
Who's going to give you reparations, though?
That's my point. How we going to get that? That's my whole point.
How do we decide that we need that?
We ain't been struggling. We don't need reparations.
Well, what is the cause? What is the base of the struggle, and what is the end goal? Are we asking for money? You give 1,000 niggas money, they're gonna be broke tomorrow.
Again, another broad statement.
Black. Okay. My point is, let me give you some facts. My point is, black people are the biggest consumers in America. The black dollar circulates the least in America. Those are facts. So why do black people need more money? For what? We have no industries. We have no factories. We have no land.
This is where
So why do we need money? All we're going to do with our money is going to be in USD.
No,
we don't know how to go on Forex and turn it into something else. What if you got
a scholarship? What if you got a scholarship?
We got scholarships. We got all the scholarships we can think of.
That's a good idea.
But that takes money, though.
Neef has a great point, though, and I think
we have all the scholarships we can think of. They got black scholarship, black women's scholarship, black poor scholarship, black handicap scholarship, black gay scholarship.
I agree with Neef. You really can't just pay out money like that.
No, you can. But my question is that what we want? Because the problem with black people,
my thing is this: they just proved that they can print money when they feel like we need.
They do not print money when they feel like it. They do not print money at all.
It's facts.
They do not print money at all.
But as far as
the Federal Reserve prints money, it's a private corporation.
But what they gave out of stimulus checks, it proves they can find some money to give away for whatever reason.
So let me explain it to you like this. A lot of people have an idea of the economy as like a piggy bank of money, right? And it's this piggy bank of money, and they can divvy out pieces to other people. The reality is that the economy is an organism, and that the money is the lifeblood of the organism. So if you think about it, an economy is never depressed due to a lack of currency. An economy becomes depressed through a lack of circulation. Just like an organism. So if the black community has no circulation and you pump more blood into a vessel that has no circulation, what do? You kill it.
But
we have nothing to spend money on.
Okay. But to furthermore expand on where I was going with that is they did prove that they would generate money to give away when they felt we needed it. So that's definitely a possibility.
Well, you're definitely correct in the assumption that they can go and create more dollar bills to give to you. The question is that it's just like people have this really bizarre concept about, I want another stimulus check, when the government is shutting down the majority of the businesses, and the government only exists with the taxation that comes from the businesses to pay 85% of the taxes on the whole. It's a ridiculous assumption to ask for more money when the government doesn't have any money other than what's generated by the businesses. So then what are you asking for? You're asking for more wars. You're asking for more nukes. You're asking for more bases in Kuwait and Iran. That's what you're asking for. But these people are so short-sighted, they want to check so they can go spend some money when you have every avenue in America to make all the money that you need. If you're
I just want smarter black people, man. To be able to know how to open up these businesses, to be able to have us with opportunities that we need, man.
And what I was going to get at was that I think there's an opportunity, especially the way these Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies are going, to possibly look at giving somebody something right now that's not worth a lot, but will clearly be worth so much in the future. Would be a way to approach that. And then another point is that, as we've said before, it's not that they can't print more money, but it's the lack of opportunities. So if they can provide that in a form of reparations, just provide opportunities.
I think that at this point, our freedom will come from within. There's nothing more the government can do. There's nothing more. We have all that. Martin Luther King died for this right now. Now. Exactly right now. You have all the facility, but dudes want to be Crips and Bloods. Dudes, I own a business on a corner on Main Street. I did 6 years in the penitentiary. I own a business on the corner on Main Street. You know how many of my homies I've hired that have came in there and shitted on me? You know how many black people, friends of mine, have come to my business and told me I charge too much for a damn haircut?
Oh, damn.
That's all I hear. And when you see that in real life, when you can predict the person coming through the door is going to shit on you because of the color of their skin, then you see what the actual problem is. The problem is not the government. The problem is the people. We have a slave mentality. People go and spend $1 million on alcohol and weed and everything that does nothing to produce for us. We have no understanding of economics and no desire to learn about it. We just want to be consumers. We've become Americans. We've inundated and assimilated into the system that actually oppresses us. It's ridiculous. Like this, even if you get money, it's USD. What are you going to do with that? What are you going to do with that?
Man.
We're going to go with that. You can't do anything with that. It's not worth anything. Like bombs.
Those are strong points.
Drop them gems.
Just during this conversation, it's just reminding me of that one skit by Chappelle where he basically made it livid what would happen if reparations happened. And
how about this baby cash?
Yeah. I would love to see black people level up. But the thing is that black people have, as a whole, our politics are reactionary.
Yeah.
Or we completely react. There's no thought into what is this going to bring in 50 years. It's just, oh, Donald Trump's a racist. Oh, get him out of here. Oh, killer cops. Oh, it's like, what are you doing? What is the goal? Do you want freedom in America? Do you want Jesus Christ in a strip club? What are you doing? Get your money. Get your money, though. That's why Martin Luther King died, so you could be broke and riding the bus.
Yeah.
Talking about son did this and son did that. Malcolm X sacrificed his life for his family so you can get some money in this plantation. Not so you can try to change the plantation into a church. It's ridiculous. You were like this democratic liberal garbage they fed to black people when the welfare state did more to destroy black people than slavery itself, literally, can be proven by statistics. This liberal trash where they mix black lives with trans lives and gay lives. And your grandma, who's the blackest person you know, is not down with any of that. Owns a shotgun. Since when are black people liberals? It's ridiculous. This trash they spew, the stuff they try to get us to believe in, to let us die and make our plight a part of their agenda. Now we want a more taxation. Since when do black people want to pay taxes to the government?
No, listen.
Man,
I told my
hey.
mama. And listen, I told my mama a long time ago, I'm dying in Africa. I promise you that. But that's like,
God willing, bro. I'm with you, baby. Hey, let's do it, bro.
Yeah, I'm saying I definitely see what you're saying. Like, for example, when we first started noticing, I'm from San Diego originally, but like when you first started noticing the flood of Hispanics, Latinos, and Mexican people coming to America, getting their money and going back home. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the move right there.
Deuces.
You know what I'm saying? Come here for the little bitty dream you thought it was for. Go get your bread and take it back to the spot.
Yeah.
Black Americans forgot the dream. We're over here talking about freedom, and I got the right to. You better shut your black ass. You got the right to remain silent, ninja. You know what I mean? In America, you better get your money and get on.
You know, right now, white people are the minority because
that's true.
You know, they've been having a lot of babies with a lot of mixed people and so on and so forth. But in general, I know that if all the mixed people in the world were to go back to Africa and or wherever people think we're from,
right,
America would sink, bro.
It would.
America would sink like the Titanic, famo.
America's sinking as we speak, bro.
It already is. Yeah,
the tectonic plates are shifting.
You see this Bitcoin stuff going crazy? What you think? You ever look into the history of when somebody else tried to create any type of currency inside of America and buy and trade with it and what the government did? Literally, it's written. You can read this stuff if you look it up. Now you see Bitcoin is going crazy and the government is just passing laws. You know who got the most patents on Bitcoin? Chase Bank. Did you know that? On cryptocurrency in the whole world? Chase Bank. Did you know that?
Nah, I didn't know.
You know who's number 2? Bank of America. Did you know that?
Man.
Reactionary politics. Oh, let me go buy Bitcoin there. It's gonna give me a Cadillac there. Yeah.
My man is stomping.
Oh man.
I'm just saying, bro.
Man, Neef giving it up.
Bro. They be talking a bunch of madness and not. It's if you the internet is like the Bible, bro. It's the biggest piece of information you're supposed to read and believe unquestionably, but you're never supposed to read the whole thing.
True.
You never could.
You
don't have the bandwidth to.
Internet's big, man.
Yeah, man. But we came from, you know, when you were inquisitive about something going on around you in the world, you would pick up an Encyclopedia Britannica, and you only had a certain plethora of words, and they're running around in your head for you to think of what could define what you're going through in real life. Now you can literally be like, what does it feel like when you do this to yourself? And you could type that in the internet and you'll get an answer within moments. But it's like,
But what we're seeing, I think, is the information is much different from knowledge. We all have the same information now. But some
knowledge is different than information. There's a bunch of information, but there's not a lot of knowledge. And you gotta go get the knowledge.
That's true. You gotta connect the dots between different things. But yeah, ID the question.
Yeah, I think that was
another powerful segment.
I think that was good. That felt good.
Yeah. We'll definitely keep that going through the weeks right here on Rainier Avenue Radio Express Juice. But right now, we're gonna pause for another song, some R&B this time, coming from Yaz VW. This one is called Morning After, coming at you all the way from London.
Stop, we're going too fast now. Let me slow this down, boy. Come on, ride around. You don't have to stay until forever. Drive me down your highway of pleasure. We don't need relations. Take you with temptations. Be my motivation for tonight. Tie it down to nothing. Tonight I'll show you something. Fuck this dream, we're going for a ride. Till the morning after. Tell me what you're dying for. Till the morning after. Roll this wave, you'll catch for sure. Morning after. Know you're craving so much more. Morning after. something. Spark this flame, we're going so high. Till the morning after, tell me what you're dying for. Till the morning after, throw this wave, you'll catch on shore. Morning after, know you're craving so much more. Morning after, back and forth. I won't be awake until the morning after. Fucking out on mistakes until the morning after. Might just rock you and shake you till the morning after. It's the sick game you could play until the morning after.
The morning after right there. Rainier Avenue Radio's Fresh Juice, Yaz, VW.
Smooth.
Yeah.
I feel like, and I love the song, but I'm just gonna go ahead and get into my little drama and antics. I feel like she named herself that so we could be like, yes, VW.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, probably she's gonna really. No, I'm saying shout to VW. I feel like when she sees this episode, she's gonna you know what I'm saying, she's gonna at me back. You know what I mean?
So that's what
at me back.
If she wants to at you back, where she need to go?
Oh man, you gotta go hit me up on the Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Ill4 Show, ILL before in the word short. You know what I mean?
If you want to at me, I'm on Facebook and Twitter at DMoneyJuice, Instagram DMoneyJuice1.
At Patron, PINCSIZE Patron.
Let's get social.
Yeah, and if you want to tweet and get in touch with the show itself, Fresh Juice Media, Twitter and Instagram. And speaking of Northeast Neef, man, where you at?
Yeah, how do we find you, bro?
Yo, don't tweet me, don't at me, don't follow me.
He's like, leave me alone.
He said, leave me alone.
Follow God, don't follow me.
Hey,
listen,
bro. You heard that.
Listen. Follow Jesus, okay? Don't follow.
Hey, you know what's crazy? J. Cole, he went online and said something similar. He had pardon me, he went and took all his social media offline. Like this is years ago, but like way before all the, you know what I'm saying, social media craze got really crazy. And he goes, you guys want to know why I did that? Because honestly, if you really know me for what you know me for, which is music, you're gonna know where to go to find that. You don't need to know what I'm doing today. So you just took it all down. Hey, doggy, like if you got Apple Music, if you got Spotify, you're straight. What you worried about? Go on YouTube and watch a video or something.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He's mad disconnected, but very connected at the same time, I feel, in that sense.
He got an IG now, for sure.
No, yeah, he probably does. But I'm pretty sure he's not really on that joint like that.
Yeah.
All right, so oh yeah. So Neef, obviously right after the King in the Northwest tape, I remember you were active for maybe you were dropping music. I think you dropped something after that, and then you took a hiatus, man, for like.
Well, you messed it up. Look, it went King of the Northwest, then it went Beautiful Music 2.
Ooh, I forgot about that.
Oh. Then it went Critical Mass.
Oh.
Then it went King of the Northwest 2.
Oh.
Then it went 12-inch vinyls. Then it went the whatever student affiliate mixtape.
Okay.
And then it went Dance Despite the Pain. And then I took a break. So you missed about 6 projects.
Man, I was way off. I was way off on that one. I'll take that one. But back to the point, man.
Damn.
What was you? I mean, obviously, the music game is exhausting, and taking a break is always a good thing for health. But why did you personally take a break?
You would have to buy my shit to understand that. It's all on there.
Okay.
It's all on there. All of it. In vivid detail. I don't know if you've heard the last 2 tapes I put out last year. And I'm putting another tape out next month, King of Northwest 3.
Okay.
Handsome Face, I Need. That's the subtitle. I've changed my rap name every mixtape. I don't know if you caught that. So I'm actually not Northeast Neef anymore because I'm done with No Sympathy. I'm done with the promo run with that.
Oh,
so
word.
Now I'm Handsome Face Hanif until the next one. Then I think I'll maybe be Hanif Jihad. But I really like Hanif the Barber the most because that's the most realist. But anyway, yeah. So I changed my rap name every tape. But your question was, what was I up to? Oh, you have to buy the tapes. It's on there. It's definitely all on there for sure. Like it's as clear as I could ever put it. Definitely in a better way than I could ever say on the interview.
Okay. Respect.
Everybody's gotta buy my shit, bro. Like, come on, like stop with the streaming. Like, you're not bootlegging my tape. This is art. Like, buy it. Go buy it right now if you're watching this. It's like $8 unless you're broke. Then go buy some work ethic. Go buy some work ethic and go get some money. But if you got some money, then go buy my shit because it's tight. And it's actually extra tight, and it's only like $9 on Bandcamp. But I'm not selling my music to Spotify or none of these, corporations. I don't know how y'all talk about y'all support musicians and you don't buy nobody's tape, and then you give it to a corporation that tries to stifle the creativity. They're in cahoots with Facebook and Instagram to put a COVID tag on everything you post, to try to control the way you think, and try to have fact checkers. They're all in it together. You know what I mean? And you guys sit here and give your attention to these applications, and then you wonder why you don't have as much good hip hop, because you allow the machine to dictate what hip hop is for you. You go to your curated playlist, you go to your genre selection, and you get what you're given.
Man, there's some.
That's definitely how radio works.
This is what Nipsey was talking about. I'm the only artist that owns his masters. I'm the only person that can go on the internet tomorrow and say, No Sympathy is $1,200. Nobody else can do that. It takes them 48 hours to talk to their punk ass distributor. I'm the only one that owns my art. Talk about you support black art, you better buy my shit right now. I'm the only one. I'm not on any streaming platforms. I own all my music. So when you buy it, it goes to me.
100%.
100%. You better buy my shit.
Hey.
You better not ever get it fucked up. I gave away how many tapes? 13 tapes I had up for free. You better buy all my shit right now. And every one of those tapes goes, Daniel, stop me when I start lying. Which one of those tapes is whack? Out of all the tapes I named, and there's 5 more. Which one is beautiful music? True Theory. Which one of those tapes is whack?
Yo, that's how Russ was, man. Russ got real serious.
Yeah,
Russ took all the music down off of SoundCloud. He was like, listen, man, I've been giving y'all dope music for like the last 2 years all over this SoundCloud, fam. I'm signed. My name is Russ. It's nice to meet you. This will be the last song I upload. Y'all can catch me on whatever. But it's like there's that moment where you're like, nah, man, buy it. If you want to hear it that bad, if you know me, if I'm just cool, I'm funny, or I'm fly, whatever the reason was for you to even be on my page, fam, that's what should be the reason why you're pulling your ball out, yo. Like somebody else has already co-signed for you to even be on my page in the first place, fam. Like if you could tell 1,000 people that you're dope, that's what's up. But if you can get 1,000 people to go tell another different 1,000 people that you're dope, now you're moving. But in that sense, you got to walk with that kind of confidence. You can't like beg for people to give it to you.
But even more important, if you can get 100 of those people to buy your tape, to pay you some money, what did you want to? If you be on the internet, that's really their life. That's not really my life. It's how I sell music. It's not really my life. I got another page for my barbershop, my bookshop. That's not really my life either. That's how I sell haircuts. That's how I sell first editions. You see what I'm saying? It's really people's life. They get on there, they post about how they're taking a poop and everything about everything. Everything I post on the internet is strategic to keep people's attention so I can sell the music. See what I'm saying? I'm not a hoe. I'm a pimp. I'm not a consumer. I'm a producer. I'm not a worker. I'm an actual boss. I pay actual payroll tax. So rapping is another income stream that I report to my account at the end of the year as a 1099 to my own corporation. So you better buy my shit. I'm not like none of these rappers, and I'm nicer than all of these rappers. Go buy No Sympathy. Tell me which one of those songs isn't dope. Tell me which one of those songs you can't play with the windows down. Go buy No Sympathy today. I got a money back guarantee on anything I sell. I sold a record on my website for $900 and it sells. And I got a money back guarantee on everything I sell. Who else can say that? I'm the only rapper in the game that can say that. I don't got no management, no publicist, no label, no deal. I got a record song for $900 and I can show you the receipts it sells. Who else can say that? I make art. Niggas better be glad my shit is $8 and buy it, because if you pay attention, I raise the price on all my tapes every quarter. So if you don't buy it now, you're gonna pay more for it later. You better buy my shit.
Hey, that's respect, man. Woo.
You better buy all my shit. It's never gonna be on Spotify. You better buy all my shit.
Hey.
Right now. And I guarantee you'll be thanking me that you did, because it's doper than all this other shit. Promise.
Man.
Respect, man. Hats off to you, bro. I might have to go check that out for you, man.
Yeah.
You said Bandcamp, right?
Huh?
You said Bandcamp.
Yuck One Music, Bandcamp.com. Spell with the word, never with the number. Run, tell a friend. I got something for the people. I got more. I did no sympathy. I did no clout. That was with Tote. 7 tracks. I got R&B joint on there. I got everything on there. I got you. When you hear the harmonies, tell me I'm not fooling. Then I got No Sympathy with Mike Mo. That's all Mike Mo, 6 joints. Next, I got King of the Northwest 3, Handsome Face Honey. It's like 20 tracks.
Oh, wow.
Then I got No Cap. That's the last in the little 3-part series. That's all produced by Flamingo. That's these 3 series, these 3 EPs are like everything. You want to know what I was doing the last 5 years, what I was up to, I put it to you as plainly as I can on these records. And none of that. That's why the third one is called No Cap. I promise it's no cap. Early 90 NBA salaries on my jack. Got a hatred for the system way before the George Floyd murder. Was with the beef back when y'all was off of soy burgers. Stop.
Stop. Yo, let me go and get off this podcast so I can go and buy this man's album.
Hey,
all right.
Stop.
All right.
It's no cap. It's all facts. Like what everything that I'm here, when you hear me saying on there, it's the first time I didn't go in the booth and try to have a message. Most of these raps I wrote during my time, I didn't have no phone. I wasn't just not rapping. I had no phone service. I had no phone. I didn't have a phone. I couldn't have a phone. If you pay attention to what I'm saying in these raps, I didn't have a phone at all for 5 years. And these raps are the true stories of what I was doing in those 5 years with no phone. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like the Jaguar, the 22s, the trip, all that happened. They'll tell you, all that happened. You know what I mean? All that. You know, Fillmore Corporations, owning an ATM machine, having a whole string of them joints, you know, sitting on top of the ATM machine on 15th and Alberta with 30 grand in my pocket, cutting hair like I'm looking, all that is real. None of that is fake. You know what I mean? And so I'm the most successful hustler from my generation from Northeast Portland because I'm the only one that made it to a brick and mortar. I'm the only one.
Yeah.
Maybe somebody got a food cart. I'm legit. I'm legit. You can't tell the difference between me and the rest of the businesses on the block. I'm legit. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I sell haircuts and books. Nobody else can say that from my generation. Nobody has a brick and mortar. See what I'm saying?
It's groundbreaking.
So if you want to get some game on how this is done, if you want to see what Nipsey was talking about in action, then you should buy my shit because that's what I'm doing. I'm like the Panthers did what Malcolm X talked about. I am what Nipsey talked about. I own everything. There's nobody involved but me. Nobody.
Man. Woo.
It's hard.
Woo. It's time for a break.
Hey, but salute to you for being in that boss position because it's not an easily earned spot.
No, it's not. It's not.
It takes a lot of brain power to do all that, man, for real.
Man, it takes willpower too. A lot of willpower.
For real.
Man, I worked 7 days a week for years with no days off, 90-day weeks, saved my money, hustled, stacked, invested, did every type of drug I could. I had candy machines jugging out here. I promise you on my son, bro. I promise you on my son, bro. Woo. And I built my shop with absolutely no loan from the bank, bro. $170,000 later, bro. That's why I'm gonna let these dudes have a gold chain, bro. That's 1 chair. I got 3 chairs. I got 4 chairs. Your whole platinum, your whole diamond encrusted, that's one of my chairs, bro. And if somebody else cut hair and make money out of that, what's your chain make you? What's your Rolex make you? That's somebody else's hustle. You a consumer in that situation.
True. True.
You know, can't nobody liquidate an ATM and have 50 bands tomorrow. See what I'm saying? They don't got assets. They got liabilities. See what I'm saying? You got a car with a payment. I ain't had a payment on a car since I got out of the penitentiary. See what I'm saying? At all. You know what I mean? And I'm not nothing this light at all. You feel me? Like, so what are we talking about? You feel me? If you want to get this game, you got to buy my shit.
Hey, all right. All right.
I appreciate that, man. Thank you for all the words, man, and all the wisdom, all the jewels, everything, man. Like everybody's got a different perspective, and I love being able to kind of tussle with people in their brain matter, just kind of see what they think about some of the things going on around all of us, because we're all watching everything going on around us, but nobody's talking to each other. So,
man, I appreciate you giving me the space. Listen, I'm a barber, so I got a conversation for you immediately.
Most definitely.
Well, when we come back from the break, let's do that.
I'm just saying that to say I can always, man. I got an opinion about everything. Is what I'm.
Oh, hell yeah. Like a true barber.
Right, just what I do for a living.
It's a state of mind, not just a job.
Shout out to my barber Mike while we're on it.
Hey,
we in the building. Shout out to Mike.
Shout out to Mike. All right. We're going to take a break for a couple minutes here. I'll let you know about what's going on in your community. Of course, we got Hanif the barber, Northeast Neef, Luck One Conscious, whatever you want to call them. All those things. But anyway, we'll be live until 11, so stay with us right here on Rainier Avenue Radio's Fresh Juice.
Rainier Avenue Radio.world, breaking radio boundaries.
Are you doing daydreaming?
I'ma keep running cause the winner don't quit on themselves.
This message is brought to you by Public Health, Seattle and King County, the Washington Department of Health, Washington Chapter AAP, and Within Reach. No matter where your classroom is, whether in person or online, routine vaccinations protect your child from serious diseases like measles, mumps, and chickenpox, and they keep your child safe, healthy, and thriving. Need help finding a provider? Visit parenthelp123.org or call the Help Me Grow Washington hotline at 1-800-322-2588.
Kind of nonsense conversation are we having here?
The Neon Ghost Show. The Neon Ghost Show. Right here on Rainier. What's it? Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
Right about now.
Rainier Avenue Radio.world. I'm so tired. I have to pee.
On Rainier Avenue Radio.world, look for the Change Your Food, Change Your Life show. I'm Dennis Weaver, your good food guide and host, helping you to feel good and look good, and who wouldn't want some of that? All that and more from the Change Your Food, Change Your Life show on Rainier Avenue Radio.world. Stories, songs, and guests. Begin living the organic good food life, and the rest of your life just may be the best of your life. Hose up, baby, to your help.
If you or a family member are 55 or over and need nursing home level care, you want to keep living where you are, check out Providence Elder Place PACE. Our program centers in the Rainier Valley and throughout Seattle and King County, offering healthcare, housing, transportation, social, and recreational activities. There are no copays or deductibles, and it's covered through Medicare and Medicaid. Providence Elder Place PACE specializes in serving those with chronic health conditions, including diabetes, kidney disease, heart disease, and dementia. For over 25 years, this program keeps seniors out of nursing homes, assists family members caring for elderly loved ones, and works to keep the most vulnerable members of our community healthy in their homes. Call 206-320-5325. That's 206-320-5325. Or visit providence.org/elderplace.
This is Paul Pearson, host of Star Time. And when I'm not explaining to my intern exactly what R&B is, I'm listening to Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
Been too long, too much time away. You belong right here next to me. Lately I've been going through it, missing you, yeah. Laying in my room, wishing I felt your arms. Don't know what to do, 'cause your love feels so far. Here we go again. Can't stop daydreaming when I smell your scent. Reminiscing on what I'm missing. Ooh, all in, too deep, falling. Wishing I could turn back time so that I could do it right. And I'll go all in. Had some time to think about what you really meant to me. Unpacking my ego, 'cause you don't know until you know. And love means more when it goes. Should've held down, but I let go. Said I needed space, but that was my mistake. In my room, wishing I felt your arms. Don't know what to do, 'cause your love feels so far, yeah. Ooh, all in, too deep, falling. Wishing I could turn back time so that I could do it right. And I'll go all in.
joint's back.
Rainier Avenue Radio, Fresh Juice, Wolf Tyler, Daydreamin' is the joint that you heard right there. Some nice R&B out of New York, Brooklyn, actually.
Yeah.
Daydreaming, yeah.
Man, shout out to
Hanif the Barber though. What's happening with that?
What happened?
What?
Y'all ain't played no Handsome Face Hanif records though. I guess all my records need to be heavily edited.
Oh man, let us do that now then.
Hey,
I think all my records probably need to be heavily edited for the radio.
Yeah, they might have to.
All of them.
All of them.
You know what's interesting is that nobody ever references the fact that I used to never curse in my music and now I curse all the time.
You know why? And that's my personal opinion. I feel like because nobody's keeping a track of your personal growth except for you, and that's what we've been talking about this whole time. Is just you being on track with you, and
yeah, but fans are keeping track of your personal growth though.
No, they are, but it's like you're like you as a person, but you as an individual, like you know and notice how many people are and how many people are not.
It's just weird that nobody's like literally not a single one of the people who listen to my music has said to me anything about that. It's weird. Me and Toto,
you seem like that. You seem like you generate a lot of like attention. So I mean, it would surprise me too if I were you and then nobody noticed that about me.
I didn't realize I didn't cuss much until somebody told me I don't cuss at all, and then I had to like go back and be like, no, I said this, and now I start counting my curse words. It was like,
yeah, I guess
I never thought about it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you have a vocabulary, so you don't really need to curse like that all the time.
I enjoy cursing.
I'm sure he has vocabulary too because he's been sitting there talking knowledge to us all night long. And that one little bar you gave us about the soy burgers, bro, I can't wait to listen.
Woo!
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah, man.
Definitely. But yeah, it's like I totally remember that about you, Neef. Like your music back in the day, totally clean. I remember I used to just put it on. I wouldn't have to do any editing with that stuff. So and it's all an artist's choice on whether they want to curse in their music or not.
I don't know if y'all know
and
this.
It's all up to the artist.
I can't remember what the statistic is, but it's like a certain percentage of people that are born and raised in New York City have like a certain percentage of less stress in their system on an average basis compared to anybody else in America because they curse more.
But that begs the question, man, why are you cursing now instead of
I mean, you never know.
Why now?
You never know when you're going to
Can I curse on this program? I didn't even ask about that.
No, don't curse.
Oh.
Too late.
You could dabble with it after 10. Though.
Yeah, you can dabble with it right now, but
same rules apply.
I'm not trying to let you run free.
No, I just say the reason that I curse now is because I used to think that if I was a musician, I had to have an image. You had to have a message, and you were doing more and representing more in that message than just you, but everybody like you. And then I realized no matter what I did with my image, I would always be seen the same by certain people. So I said, F that. I'm a villain. I'm your worst nightmare. It's all true. I'm going to come hurt you and sell dope to your parents and kids, you know?
Oh my God.
So that was kind of what that was about. I used to kind of rap about like Africa and socialism, and then I just realized, nah, I want to be money hungry. Actually, I want a diamond chain and a Louis belt, and and I want to hurt you too, and I'm gonna take your woman. So what's up?
Okay.
Oh man, okay. Mr. Steal Your Girl has made another one.
Mr. Steal Your Girl.
See, don't harp on that point. Don't harp on that point.
I'm pulling cars. Everything they say. My man said that.
This broadcast will be recorded. No.
For quality and training purposes.
You can't in a court of law, right?
All's well, yeah, well.
You're good, fam.
You're listening to Rainier Avenue Radio's Fresh Juice. It's 10:41 p.m. We're here with Hanif the Barber and myself, D Money.
Pint size Patron.
ID yourself the Ratchet Roster. You know what it is.
All right. So in a self-help look for people that are watching and listening in, I came across a story that involved Rick Ross in an interview for Forbes. He's saying that he cuts his own grass and he flies commercial. But that made me want to, as funny as that is, I wanted to open up the book and talk about, ways that we save money.
Well, I cut my own grass and I watch commercials.
Now listen, bro. All right, I'm gonna go back to my man. I'm gonna go back to the barber. I'm gonna quote my man here. Shout out to my man. You know what I'm saying? Go make sure you go get his album off the internet and not on Spotify because Bandcamp. But thank you. I want to make sure I get the right link. I ain't trying to shout out the wrong websites, but he was just talking about like it's like with the whole. I feel like everybody's gonna have like a personal experience with this kind of situation, and then everybody's gonna have a different opinion about how they would feel about it. Like, I feel like if me and you went through the same thing as what he's talking about, I would have a different take on it than you. It's just like everything else, everything we talk about, man, over here, we all have a different opinion about.
That's true.
That's good flow of energy.
We're all different people.
For real. Like, you can't really mention anything in the game right now. And all the other tweets we've been posting too, like, there's nothing that you've been brought up today that everybody didn't have a different opinion about.
True.
So I don't find this any different.
True.
For real.
Man, you don't learn much around yes man.
Nah,
never.
Nah. And that's what, and then look, and like he was talking about being a boss. That's how you're gonna be one. It's not being a yes man, fam. Telling them no, you gotta buy it here. This is where you get it. This is how you get that service. You pay this much more. You feel me? Like that's just what it is, fam. Now, my mama told me something that her mama told her. My grandmama, shout out grandma. She said, "Don't ever be cheap about nothing that come between you and the road. That's your tires and your shoes. But beyond that, you got to keep that kind of mentality when it comes to the things you want to put money into. It better be something that can enhance your situation." Like he said, what is your chain really doing for you, fam? Right. Like you can't sit on top of an ATM with 50,000 or whatever. Yeah, I mean that's a whole nother type of feeling and situation. But it takes a certain type of discipline to create the man that's going to go do that. And if you're not disciplining yourself in the ways that you're taking care of yourself or your business or your money or what you're putting it into, you're already failing. Wisen up, man. Get sharp.
Yeah, definitely facts right there.
You did.
It's almost like, you know, we as humans, it's just our natural inclination is just to if we got everything covered, we just get lazy.
Facts. You know what's crazy about that? Somebody asked me how much money I would want to make if money wasn't an object and you could just like land on your yearly amount. What would it be? And I said 8 million. If I could make 8 million a year, I would know. I know what I would invest in. I know where all the money would go. I know how much I would keep for myself for the yearly needs. I'm sorry, but it's like in that sense, like I feel like there's no way to know like how all that money is going to get spent or divvied up. There's so many circumstances. You change your opinion on what is important in life every day with your choices.
I feel that. I just need like 70,000.
70,000?
70,000.
70,000 will open up a business. 70,000 will open up a business, but 70,000
yearly income, no tax. You know what I'm saying? Oh, okay. After taxes.
I feel it. After taxes. Straight. Okay. After taxes. I feel it.
But then I would still have to do stuff on the side though.
You said 70,000 is a good yearly income?
After taxes.
I said I could live off of it. I would probably still do stuff on the side.
You should never aim so low, man.
Ooh,
that's why I said.
No, the point is the point of the statement was to aim low, though. Like the bottom, and then I could still do stuff on the side.
You know what I'm saying?
We'll do more than that. Yeah.
Like as soon as somebody
the thing is, after 70,000, I'm living in excess.
We were just talking about the bully. We were just talking about the bully, and we're talking about creating a financial bully. You catch a plateau, you catch your milestone, and then all of a sudden it's not good enough.
And I agree that you should have aimed for 70K. But from what I seen, because I went through a situation where I didn't work for a year, and I seen what I was able to do, and I seen what I could do to get by, and I know 70 could get me year to year, but I would definitely want it more than that.
I mean, I would want more for you, bro.
Right?
You were saying like shout out to your newborn, but man, I know that babies have been expensive since the 50s.
Nah, don't buy that. That's such a lie. Babies are not expensive. People need to stop saying that. I don't know why they say that. Kids are cheap. It's the deal. It's the cheapest human. He's like 2 feet tall. Summer.
The food comes from the mom. So
women are expensive. Kids are cheap. Why do people say that? My kid costs me nothing. I've never said anybody.
Nah, you know what it is. I think I'm just worried about potentially being like a dad one day and like on some newborn stuff and like
the thing is, people do say it though. Everybody.
That's what I'm saying. If everyone down with me, like I'm gonna be tripping.
I'm a weekend, so I don't know yet.
Yeah, he's only a weekend. You feel me? But I'm kind of just
you got a baby a week ago.
Yeah, my first one.
Wow, bro. A boy or girl?
Boy, Giovanni.
Wow.
Yeah, Giovanni
How you
Patron.
feel?
New
Thank
father
you.
right here.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, man.
That's congratulations.
And so I'm
bro.
just like,
That's
man, I'm watching my man's here. And I'm just like, yo, man, this is me in like a couple of years or whenever year that is that lands on. It's like, yo, this is like a surreal experience. You feel me? Like it's a trip.
It becomes more surreal every day.
Man,
Exactly.
real rap.
Exactly.
I got 2 sons.
You do?
Congratulations.
What are their names?
The oldest one is Hassan. The little one is Salim.
Nice. Love these names, man.
All right. Strong
Good
names.
Yeah, some good names. Yeah, man. definitely.
Yeah, they're good kids, man. The big one, Fences.
Ooh.
What?
Fences.
Oh, God.
Bro, you thought you was gonna get him with the hands, man. He got you at a distance, fam.
Yeah, he will definitely kill you with a sword for sure.
Man.
If he has a sharp blade, you're dead. Nobody's gonna like for sure. You couldn't defend yourself for certain.
I'm gonna have to get him with the foam swords and take him out to the yard and see what he got.
Even if you think about it, even if you just grab a stick, like he could beat somebody probably to death with the stick before they could ever figure out what's
Oh
going
my
on.
God. I feel like he sent my man out to like Africa for real. Like, yo, come back when you're trained.
I mean, I don't know what anybody else is doing, but my sons are their
Warriors,
objective is to take over the world. So if they don't take over the world, they fail their father. So have to be a ninja, have to be a warrior, have to be able to speak languages.
Yeah, man.
Respect that.
That was dope.
Make them richer than their dad.
Man, please. That would be amazing.
You know what I said? I said that I want to make enough money to like I plan to make the type of money I won't be able to I'm gonna die before I can spend it all. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like by the time I die, somebody better blow up. Like I better have too many clothes for all the kids. They better be able to share them. You know what I mean? All the walk-in closets, you know what I'm saying? Y'all split that all up. You know what I mean? Or there should be enough cars for at least a couple of y'all to go get a, you know what I'm saying, an A to B commuter car so y'all can go pick up a job and do so much. You know what I'm saying? Like it should be enough to go around. You know what I mean? And like if you're not working hard enough to where by the time you die, somebody else in the family can like just pass around some of that bread and just keep people afloat, then like you didn't do something right. Like, and not that you didn't do something right, but it's like you could have did better. Like you just did better.
Right.
Too many people content with like stationary situations. They become stagnant. You know what I mean? I'm a go-getter in that sense. I don't like watching that kind of stuff around me. So like, I mean, I'm surrounding myself with people that are really hard to criticize. They're hard critics. You know what I'm saying? Like they're bullies when it comes to, intense situations. They want to thug it out and get through it and see that we were able to do that. A lot of people, they're passive aggressive. A little bit of static or turbulence hits their life, and they're just like, nah, man, let me go this direction instead. Nah, man, stay there and figure it out. What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of times just like a fight or flight. You know, you gotta see who you're working with, and a lot of times you can kind of spin the wheel and kind of land on any given person that's gonna either run out. I call it run out the theater or stay. But it's like if you have 80% of a movie theater in one room, and then 80% of the people run out, that last 20% they're either gonna stay there or they're gonna run out. Now it's only 20 people, but out of 20 people out of 100, you feel me? It's like how many people really think you about to sit there and figure out why everybody's running away, or you about to run with everybody else that's running away?
I'm running with everybody else.
Just for the record.
I'm gonna sit there and grab a couple more pieces of popcorn and see when Godzilla pops up. But I think I'm gonna be out here.
Depends on if I got the blicky.
Nah, man. Hey, look,
changing some things.
If I got the blicky, I might stick around and see what the fuss is about.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to wear the big pants and throw the stick on the leg. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, man. I'm not really trying to move or do nothing though. You feel me? I'm waiting to see what all the ruckus is all about. I'm one of them type of people. I promise you, I'm not going anywhere.
Oh my God.
You said something. You said you heard a noise outside. Let's go find out what it is. Then you know what I'm saying, let's go see what the hell that is.
Man, that's real man stuff right there.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna feed 5-4 thumb down somebody's face, man. Let me see what's going on outside, man. What's going on, man? What you talking about, man? What you talking about, man? What's that, squirrel? What's that? What you talking about, man? Raccoons in my trash can? Bro, oh my gosh, raccoons in my trash can last week, yo. Fam, I tried to get this man out my trash can. He hissed at me and then jumped out the trash can and chased me back to my car.
Like knee height?
What? Yo, my man, look, he put his hands up and jumped forward and he like did one of those like Wolverine slash. Like, bro. Like the size of our chairs, fam. Like this man,
scary,
bro. He was so big. He was so big, I could see his eyelashes.
And the ones you never see, them joints get huge.
All I saw.
Raccoons don't play.
Because I put the flashlight on my phone, right, and all I could see was the glare from his eyes. And like the trash was full because the trash was supposed to go out the next morning. So my man's at the top of the rack, just digging in the trash, going crazy. I'm like, yo, I'm about to kick the trash can over. Like, I don't even care. And so I kicked the trash can over, and my man, look, he just sat there like, look, now I got food on the floor. What's good? I'm still gonna eat. What you doing? Damn. And I was like, yo, you got it. I'm trying to lunge at him. He's like, oh, you want to lunge? I got claws, baby. What's good? And then he did a Wolverine move. He like lunged forward, jumped up, and like did a slash kind of. Bro, I promise you, they're not playing out here.
You already got gloves.
These raccoons ain't playing, fam.
You already got the gloves on.
Okay. And the mask, fam. You got the gloves and the mask on. You ready to hurt me, man?
All right, so we got one more song, and we trying to squeeze in here before we done.
Let's rock it out.
New one from Lloyd Banks. He just dropped a project, The Course of the Inevitable, and this one features Benny the Butcher, Formaldehyde, right here on Rainier Avenue Radio's Fresh Juice. When we come back, let's wrap it up, y'all.
Every song is a homicide. My breath of fresh air is formaldehyde. Just let the album ride. I'm back in the zone in 2009. You in the browsing lines. I'm watching you zigging with Malcolm Oz. Death from 1,000 lines. Accurate. Don't need a vouch for mine. This little couch of crime. Sticky pack charging me alkaline. Fuck up your mouth design. Predator vision. The falcon flying. I'm coming out to climb. Hakeem Diesel and y'all combine. All of my outfit shine. Heavy on rock. Subtraction time. Clarity crystal clear. That's how I know what shit in there. Been cooling. Time to stir the pot. Dapper Dan did the kitchenware. Now listen here, my mom off in business, I choose to disappear. Ready, don't gotta get prepared. This is my rags to riches here. No more faking now. You normal face a clown, I got better. Terror to all your minds, the Norman Bates are now. He don't wanna shake with the dog, leave my paws on the spaceship now. Gotta leave my mark on the town where they normalize hate and foul. Fofo out the truck, around here they don't give a fuck. I'm all about a buck, I think it's time we live it up. It's you fresh out of luck, Lou and Ferragamo buckled up. The coppers wanna cuff us, but we got lawyers to rough them up.
Strapped to the T, the fact that the trap was tapping with me. I spent 2019 putting rappers back on their feet. A stack on the seat I made from pushing crack on the street. But when I drop, it's gonna feel like LeBron back on the East. And y'all suckers be playing. Inside the whip is butter pecan. 3 boxes from Los, we rich again if one of these land. OG with stripes like a bumblebee. I'm humbly saying, I get your family kidnapped by waving one of these hands. Yeah. Ziggin, talk that gang shit until it happened. Come through shooting backwards, blew through traffic like the Dukes of Hazzard. Yeah, all my hoes exclusive with abusive habits. And me and Blue don't get no passes till we see you in action. That's how they take it. Soon as you make it, it hurt them worse when you exceed expectations. I'm hearing screams from the graveyard. In my interviews, they tell me explain more. It's simple, I took the risk and it paid off. Griselda.
Fofo out the truck, around here they don't give a fuck. I'm all about a buck, I think it's time we live it up. This shit fresh out of luck, Lou and Ferragamo buckled up. The coppers wanna cuff us, but we got lawyers to rough them up. Hunting is infrareds involved, stacked up against me, I severed odds. You teaching who by what? Hang my pick up in your seminars, carry forever scars. Office winning like if you never lost. 357 laws, take a beer down like no Mega Met off. 3 to 4 advances, get you all some dances. I've been a champ, it's just the more I do, the more semantics. You hot shit on your campus, ain't no awkward answers. Stay out of motions, deaf and look like Newports and cancer. Merchandise to burn up and CDs to trample on. My flawless record made my ego big, need me an Amazon. In camera form, they shun my name too long. Maybe the pan was wrong, she out of line, you better check it. This shit working with flannel was long. 18 years old, I was golden brown with the tats covered. Classic material crumbled up in my scrap bucket. Stumbled on to one of my demos, caught a relapse from it. Born to rise, my work to this day that made me immortalized. Fofo out the truck, around here they don't give a fuck. I'm all about a buck, I think it's time we live it up. It's fresh out of luck, Lou and Ferragamo buckled up. The coppers wanna cuff us, but we got lawyers to rough them up.
Yeah, that's super hard right there. Lloyd Banks, Benny the Butcher, Formaldehyde.
I love hearing all these new features, man. I've been talking about that. Like the most unpredictable features are coming out of nowhere. I actually heard that Young Buck is working on an album right now.
Yeah, definitely. Check that out. The course
they don't judge it no more, bro. No more judge.
The Course of the Inevitable. You can go check that out. And as our guy Neef says, buy it.
Yeah, man. Hit up Neef and buy his album, man.
Yes,
that's how we get money.
Yeah, definitely.
Real rap, man. We appreciate people like that, man. You gotta be a goat.
Bandcamp. Where else can people buy your ish?
One Avenue, one-way street, man. One way in, one way out.
Just Bandcamp? Okay. Word.
Yep, that's it. Word up.
All right. Appreciate you, man, for coming on the program.
Thanks you for all the words, man. Thank you for all the wisdom, the jewels.
Thanks.
Thank you for your time.
It's way past my bedtime. Y'all got me up here acting out.
We've had fun with you, man. We definitely have had fun.
Appreciate it, brother.
Hey, it's good to kick it with all y'all, man. You guys have a good night. Okay, be blessed.
You
too, man. All right. Yeah, definitely.
Peace.
All right. All right. So thank you all for tuning in to another edition of Fresh Juice. It looks like that Lloyd Banks song definitely got this taken down off of Facebook.
Okay,
Yeah.
Damn, I should have just not played it.
Man, that was gonna be the
I
one
like
too.
it though. It's the thing.
Right?
We had to enjoy some. Man, we had to do something for us sometimes.
I know. Damn.
It's all about the Facebook, man.
But definitely, we appreciate y'all for tuning in to another edition of Fresh Juice. 562 in the books right here. Next week on the program, we're going to have Shannara. I think we've had her on for about a year. She's Silver Shadow D's daughter.
Shout out to Silver Shadow D as well.
Yeah, definitely. I remember when we had him on, man, he gave up some real game.
For real.
But yeah, thanks for listening to another edition of Fresh Juice. The Neon Ghost Show is next. Shouts out to our Juice of the Night, which I don't think we even mentioned.
No, we didn't even shout that out yet.
Naked Blue Machine.
Yeah, man, get yourself some good juice, man.
Yeah.
That's got blueberries in it. That's got strawberries and kiwis in it, man. That's got pineapples in it, man. You can get yourself right with something like that. You know what I mean?
Sip the juice.
Sip the juice. I hate you. I hate you. All right, peace out, y'all. Keep sipping that fresh juice.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
out.